Hello and welcome to Stillness and Success. I'm your host, Mustafa Nuristani. And today, it's really a great joy for me to be sitting here to interview one of Maharishi's closest closest person who supported him throughout 50 years in the West. And, it gave me so much joy to be able to make this interview happen because I've been wanting to speak to this person for a very long time. And now I'm here in Maharishi's house and I approached them and I said, can I speak with you? And they said, very generous and very kindly, they said yes. So it's really my great joy to welcome to the program Maharishi's secretary, Dr. Girish Momaya.
Hello.
Hello, it's nice to meet you and nice to be here on the program with you. Thank you for joining.
Nice to be with you.
So now let's go back. I really want to know your story a little bit. So how did you hear about Transcendental Meditation? How old were you? Where were you?
I was studying in the university, first year of my engineering. It was 1974. I was visiting my cousin at an industrial township where he said that this program is going on in our company and there is a center in the town. Go there, learn, it is good, it will help you. So that's where I went to the center and learned. And that was my first exposure to any kind of meditation.
Oh, nice.
Transcendental meditation, and from very beginning the experiences were just very deep, very profound, very transcendental. So it just took me in, I was just fascinated. The changes that started to happen in me, my psychology, my issues in life, problems, how they just dissolved without doing anything. And just a lot of happiness came. So, it was great beginning. It was lovely.
Beautiful. And so when we first learned Transcendental Meditation, the experience is very profound. And it's completely different to anything we have experienced before. I mean, you hadn't experienced meditation before, but I had done every meditation out there. And when I learned TM, I was like, as soon as I came out, I thought, I need to teach this.
Yeah,
because the experience was so profound. Yeah. And then what happened after that? So you went back to university and you continued being your engineer and yes?
Yeah, the life started changing, like what started as this is great for self-development and, you could see results like in every way, like in the education, in friendship, in, general attitude to life, and it's a tremendous change. But gradually it changed more and more to like a spiritual life, that experience is so spiritual. What happens in TM is mind starts to, by its own nature, go to final levels, experiencing final levels, and come to that level which is just pure silence, pure consciousness. It's a self, your self in its essence. And it's quiet, whole, unified level. And from where all the changes start to happen, it's very evolutionary, very nourishing force in itself.
That word, it's so beautiful, Dr. Momaya. The word you said, nourishing.
Yeah.
It's so incredibly nourishing. It's like, just being really thirsty and you haven't had water and then you drink some water and you just feel so good. It just is just so cooling, so nourishing. It's just so satisfying.
Yes.
It's like that. It's that experience.
It's a source from where life begins. Like it is evolutionary, it is nourishing. You can compare it with like the seed. When from the jar you put it in the soil, and give water and sun and soil, and it will start to germinate. It only knows to evolve to a big, beautiful tree. So that is the nature of the self, that to evolve in consciousness evolves.
And because consciousness, its nature is to evolve. When we get connected to that level, life just is, we are like on a fast pace, and life just continues growing.
Yeah.
And so then there you were, you graduated university, and then you got a job as a engineer?
Yes, I studied chemical engineering then. By 78, I finished my engineering, and I took a job in one big chemical industry in Mumbai. Very busy life then. But my meditation continued.
Yes.
And even while I was student, I became TM teacher.
Oh,
So
you became a TM teacher as a student?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I was teaching also all throughout my
Wow.
student life and after that. And so at some point, life was drawn to spiritual life. Like I need to now, focus, like do this.
And why did that happen? What's your understanding of why did you feel more drawn to the spiritual life?
Because at some point, purpose of life was clear, that my purpose is to live spiritual life, to evolve spiritually and spread Mahari's knowledge. So that became clear. Then as an engineer, okay, it's a big industry, great job, good money, and you are, under you are so many hundreds of people, but then there will be no time to fulfill my dream,
Yes.
my ambition, my goal. So I had to choose that. Then I just left.
And
that.
this is the beautiful thing, that I meet so many young people today, and they're in a job, they're in a good job, they are working 9 to 5, and they're growing in their career.
Yes.
But there is this longing inside that this is not enough. Like, so what? So what if I'm doing this? So what if I have so many people working under me? So what? But what is that, do you think? What's that?
The inner fulfillment. Like, there are desires getting fulfilled, and then you think of another desire and it's getting fulfilled. But it is not the desire fulfillment. Fulfillment should be always there.
Yes.
Your life should be fulfilled. And TM helps in that. TM just gives that daily dose of fullness. It's a wholeness within. So you meditate and come out into activity. So Vedic science, Maharishi says, meditate and come out.
Yes. And this point is so beautiful that you mentioned, is that seeking joy in outer changing values of life, where you're like, okay, I need to buy a car, and I really want to buy this Ferrari, and you work really hard and you save every penny, and then you buy a Ferrari. And then you drive it for a few days, and
then again the emptiness.
Like, well, the Ferrari was good. What about, maybe I need a Maserati. And so it just continues going in that way, because joy is object referral.
Correct. So Vedic science is whole science, ancient Indian system of philosophy, Vedic science, is subjective. Like, that seek that within you, that is full, that is whole, that is blissful, that is fulfilling. And then you gain everything, you achieve everything, but in fullness.
Yes.
All success, and it enhances success, because your brain, your consciousness is more evolved. Your power to decide, your clarity of mind, and support of nature to your desires is amazing.
This thing now, maybe I love support of nature, because I think it's so important, it's so needed in life to be aligned with that evolutionary force, and then feel the support of that evolutionary force as you move ahead.
Beautiful.
And so why do you think that's a really important part of one's existence? One should have nature support. Why do you think that's necessary?
You see, as a human being, you can desire, you can act correctly, your thinking is right, and everything you can succeed. But when there is a limit to that, when nature wants to give you, when support from nature comes, it could be tenfold. All your efforts and success could be much fulfilling, because then something else happens. You may think that, okay, I'll do this and then I will do that and then I will reach there, and in 10, 15 years I will be managing director, I'll be chairman of the company. But when nature wants to, it will not go like this. Nature will go straight here.
Yes.
So it will help. Suddenly you come to be friends, manager, chairman, and you start working with him, and whole nature will take you there in a shortest way.
Yes.
So,
yes. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful, because a lot of the people, it's that saying that we always hear, it's about who you know, not what. And if you are aligned with all of the laws of nature, and that law of nature is all supporting, all positive, all evolutionary. And so when you're aligned with that, you're just on a speedboat.
Yeah.
You're just going
and
through.
It's not a mystery. It's like a science. See, when a farmer has a field, and when he knows how to make the soil fertile, then he'll make soil fertile. How to bring water in, how to get the best seed and sow the seed. And so the whole thing that is needed for plant to grow, he has created. Now nature functions. He doesn't grow the plant per se. Nature will quickly and will give absolutely perfect fruits. So we are doing the same. By meditating regularly, all the stresses, strain, clouds in the consciousness are gone. We are clear. Consciousness is, supported. It's just like water coming to the field. Your pure consciousness gives that nourishment. And then whatever your goal is, whatever your desire is, starts to fulfill. Nature support, that's it.
It's amazing. It's perfect. And the other thing that I wanted to know a little bit as well is your journey with Maharishi. So when did that start?
Long ago.
Long ago.
It just, nature of life drew me to that. And so I became, I was TM teacher in India, and then from every state, Maharishi called a couple of teachers to make them advanced technique teachers. So I went there, Maharishi was there, and we started to learn. And after the course, I was called to Maharishi, and then that's how it's 1982.
Wow, 1982. And so what's your first experience of working with Maharishi? Can you share what was that like?
Yeah, Maharishi was just like, in total fullness, unboundedness, and just knowledge, and effortless life. Like everything would come to him. He was such a power that things would naturally come. It was like magical. Every day some big thing happening. Every day some big things happening. It was a knowledge, more and more unfoldment of knowledge of life, knowledge of Vedic science. It's amazing. So the growth of movement, growth of knowledge, and all the programs that Maharishi developed for the world. And he had basically, if you see Maharishi's life, two things: enlightenment to individual. So he brought TM, and harmony in the world, world peace. How the world consciousness become harmony. And he applied Vedic principles to that. That consciousness is a field. Individual consciousness is a field. And collectively, individuals do contribute that to that collective consciousness. So how the society is, if society is, violating laws of nature, individuals of society, then the chaos that is in individual life accumulates in the societal consciousness. Now, such a society is prone to, all kinds of difficulties, all kinds of negativity. Crime will increase. It may, wars will come, fights will happen, like not happy society. But there is a principle that in Vedic science of collective consciousness and how to transform it with few individuals. Like when one meditates, transformation starts in his life, in his brain. Waves during meditation are just absolutely coherent. Every part of the brain is coherent, connected, and which is not normal waking state of consciousness. Brainwave of normal waking state and brainwaves of one who is doing transcendental meditation, very different. So it's a field that is generated. Now, with that kind of field, if a group sufficient enough, it's like the formula is square root of 1% of population. If they do meditation together and perform the advanced programs of transcendental meditation, then the collective coherence that is generated by the group neutralizes the negativity. The whole societal consciousness starts to change. And it's not just a philosophy, it's a proven scientific research. Is so many countries, so many events. Like one example was the research has come now, but from 2007 to 2011, a group was funded, which was more than the square root of 1% of population of whole United States. So that 2007 to 11. So the whole research that was done was from 15 years.
Yes.
And few years before and few years after this research. And what was seen was all the negativity, data from FBI, from crime branch, from police, proper official data were taken of different crimes like murder, rape, aggravated assault, drug-related death, all kinds of things. And you see that they are on very high level, increasing and higher level. But the moment that threshold happened, the number of people practicing together in one place, every individual negativity started coming down. And it continued for all the 4 years till the group remained. And after that, when the experiment ended, then a year or so, by the time the group went down, and so year or two, it was, and then again.
So there was a direct correlation between the group and all of the different crimes that were being...
Every category of crime went down, every category. So it's a very significant. And not only the suffering went down, but a whole economical benefit. And benefit to the life in general, how many assaults averted, how many rapes averted, how many murders avoided. It's a huge transformation. It's a Vedic technology. Because consciousness is a field, just like electromagnetism is a field, just like gravity is a field. And you see gravity like apple falling, and it's just normal.
Yes.
It's nothing abnormal. But same thing is so universal, that force of gravity.
Yes.
So whole galaxies are moving in that kind of speed, pulled by gravity, not only planets, but whole galaxies. So electromagnetism, for example, it's how it was found. Electricity was magnet, and he's doing moving the cable around the magnet, and suddenly the dial moves. And what is it? Michael Faraday, what is going on? I am doing this, nothing is touching anything, and something is generated. That electron starts to move.
Yes.
And once that field was, applied, whole world as light, whole world as an electrical energy, and this is same. A simple thing, as simple as gravity or magnet, we are just transcending to just distilling all the content to pure consciousness. And when we apply that simplest form of human awareness to good of the world, then neutralizing all kinds of negativity, all kinds of such a great...
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We're so grateful that you could make time to sit with us. We want to sit with you for hours to discuss all of these things that you've done since 1984 or something, that when you went and became Maharishi's secretary and you were so close to him right until the end. So thank you for all that you've done for the whole world consciousness. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us the opportunity. And I also want to say thank you to the audience. I hope you enjoyed this session. We look forward to your company next week. Please make sure you share and subscribe to our channel. Until then, take care.